Chapter 6, The Auction. Okay. Let's see if we actually get to go home today. Probably not. Today's the day! We get to go home! I kept all my stuff packed so I wouldn't forget anything. I'm going to go see if the bus drivers are here. I'm almost out of the building when I notice something strange. What's that lump on the bench over there? Is that a sleeping bag? Uh-oh, don't tell me a hobo broke into Camp Bearpaw. I'd better get Mr. Wiley.
Huh?
What are you doing here? Oh, it's Peter! Still a hobo, but... And he's half naked. Does this boy have any shame? Did you get, like, kicked out by Tom? What happened to you?
It's me. Did you come to join me? There is room for two.
He shifts to try and make room on the bench. No thanks. What are you even doing here? You have a room, you know.
Tom is sick. I don't know if it's contagious or not, but I'm not taking any chances.
Gotcha. No wonder he looked rough. Oh no! Is he okay?
Whatever.
He's fine. He has a bucket to puke in.
Poor Tom. Peter, never become a doctor.
Anyway, thanks for waking me up. I was afraid I might oversleep.
I'm going to check on Tom.
I told you, he's fine.
What's going on here? Look, I know this looks bad. Half-naked guy outside, sleeping on a bench, apparently outside my cabin? Sure. But there's a rational explanation for this.
Oh, morning, babe.
Felicity looks between me and the half-naked Peter, then lets out a disgusted sigh.
Awkward.
Well, this is awkward. Anyways, I'm going to check on Tom. Excuse me, Felicity.
Bring me back some clothes.
Get your own clothes. Good on you. I knock. Tom's voice croaks a weak response.
Come in.
Holy. What? What has happened to you?
Cadence, is that you? Am I dead?
Why would you be seeing me if you were dead?
Oh yeah, fair point.
Let me help you.
No, you should go before I hurl again.
No way! You look like death. I want to help you. Here, I brought a couple kinds of drinks. You need to force fluids.
I don't think I can ride the bus home. Just leave me behind.
We'll face that problem when we come to it. Focus on getting better for now. I stay with Tom for a little while, doing my best to nurse him with limited resources. Man, Cadence, you are amazing. I make sure he's comfortable and get him a drink. I have some crackers too, in case he's well enough to eat. It's not much, but it's better than abandoning him with a bucket. I hope you're not contagious.
No, it doesn't feel like I caught a bug. I think it was something I ate.
Okay, well, I'll let Mr. Wiley know you're not feeling well.
Sorry.
Thanks, Cadence. Sorry you had to see me like this.
Don't apologize. Just be careful about what you're putting in your mouth from now on.
Will do.
He closes his eyes, looking tired beyond belief. He was probably up all night puking. Poor thing. Hope he feels better. Hopefully someone didn't intentionally make him sick.
Oh, there you are. What are you doing here?
Yeah, like, what are you doing here? What am I doing here? What are you doing here? Susie? I could ask you the same question.
I was wondering where you were. Mr. Wiley wants us all to gather in the lot in 10 minutes.
Why would you get that look when he's obviously been puking all night? Suddenly, her eyes shift to Tom, and she gets an odd look on her face.
I'll leave you two alone now.
Wait! Can you tell Mr. Wiley that Tom is sick? I'm going to stay with him a little longer. Susie practically leaps out the door. Contagious!
Oh, no! Uh-oh! You better not be contagious!
I'm not.
If one of you gets me sick, I will be very unpleasant to be around.
She leaves.
You can go too, if you want.
That's all right. I'll stay a little longer and make sure you don't die.
I don't think I can get to sleep. Can you hand me my game?
He points to a handheld console on his desk. Sure.
Thanks. I'll let you go now. Have a good one.
Feel better soon. There's already a group congregating with luggage, but it doesn't look like anyone's boarded the buses yet. I guess Mr. Wiley still needs to open them.
Hey, here comes Mr. Wiley! Mr. Wiley! The buses are locked!
I know. Unfortunately, they're still broken down, too. I'm afraid we won't be going home today. Knew it. We're going to be stuck here for another day? Everyone starts talking all at once. Mr. Wiley holds up his hands for silence.
Bring it in.
Now, I know things are a little more than hectic right now, but don't worry. I've contacted your parents and they're aware you'll be staying a little longer. Everything's all cleared up. Oh, he did? Maybe now that there's service, I can call my mom. But don't you worry your little heads. Amidst all of this bus turmoil, I have good news for you. Oh?
Yeah, over my dead body.
I'll be damned, excuse me, I'll be darned if I'm going to let a perfectly good day for band camp go to waste. You know what they say, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And when those lemons are broken down band buses, well, how often do we all end up stuck in the middle of nowhere with our instruments?
Mr. Wiley.
Hold on. You're saying we're still holding practice?
Bingo! Eat a hearty breakfast if you haven't already and meet at the field in 1 hour. If looks could kill. Whoa, look at that face. Someone is sick of holding practice. More than. Well, no choice but to go eat breakfast. I help myself to a breakfast burrito and a tall glass of lemonade. I spot Garth eating with Sabrina and a few other members of the guard. I'll join them.
Hello.
Hi.
Morning, Cadence. Ready to go home?
I was born ready to go home. Too bad we're stuck here.
What?
Actually...
She's right. The buses are still broken down. We're not going anywhere.
Since when? Where was I for this?
Sleeping? Anyways, I cannot understand why Mr. Wiley didn't call a repairman after we barely managed to make it here on Monday. And where's the old man who drove us here?
I figured we were all going to pile into the one working bus and Mr. Wiley was going to drive us home.
That would be hilarious.
How about no?
That would be a disaster.
Why is Felicity still upset? It isn't long until Susie joins us, followed by Felicity, who slams her tray down onto the table in a dramatic fashion.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously! He didn't even text me this morning. I am literally freaking out. Who are you talking about?
Duh.
Peter.
Peter texts you every morning?
Aww.
Wow, you must be so in love.
Oh, stop it. You're embarrassing me.
How did you two get together again?
It was at the end of school last year, the night of our spring band concert. He gave me flowers and said he wouldn't be satisfied unless he took, like, the prettiest girl in the band to the junior prom. It was so sweet and romantic. Are we talking about the same Peter? I can't see him doing that. Then again, what do I know? I don't know. I feel like Felicity was in another relationship or something and got dumped. Maybe like got dumped before the junior prom and Peter felt bad for her and asked her to go. And now he's kind of been stuck in this dating relationship with her ever since. I don't know. I just got vibes. Before practice starts, I should call my mom and let her know what's going on. She might be worried about me, but the signal is practically non-existent. I try anyways. I think it's ringing. Did she pick up? Mom! Mom, are you there? Uh-oh. The static, guys. It's the static. There's nothing but static. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Hello? I think I can hear a woman's voice respond, but it's muted and impossible to make out through the static. At least it's not a ah. If you're there, I just want you to know that I'm fine, and I'll see you soon. I love you. Nothing. I guess there was really no point in calling. But then how did Wiley get a signal out? And thus begins Saturday morning practice. A practice nobody asked for. Everyone is groaning and grumpy. Conversation is limited because everyone is snapping at one another, taking their frustrations out on their friends. They can't help it. They wanted to go home. Now they're stuck working on a Saturday. And so we stretch in silence until...
Hold it.
Trombones? Mine is Tom, who is sick. I need to speak with you.
The trombones do as he says. A moment later, I don't know why he bothered gathering them because he's screaming at the top of his lungs.
I would solve it. I would solve it. Ah!
Oh, he found out about the not sectionaling.
I'm the band director. You listen to what I say. When I say stand on your head, you stand on your head. When I say have a sectional during the first week of band camp...
Bonehead.
Technically, the first week isn't over. And you're lucky it isn't. If the buses weren't shot, I'd be twice as angry.
I don't think that's possible.
Shh, Susie.
You better have a sectional today. Just so you don't forget about it, give me 3 laps around the field. You can think long and hard about your commitments.
The trombones do as he says, looking downcast. Honestly, they have no one to blame but themselves, but 3 laps on a hot Saturday morning still seems a little rough. Tom picked a good day to get sick. After that, the basic session is intense. Mr. Wiley pushes and only stops after the freshman sousaphone drops his instrument. Then, instead of giving us a water break, he sends us straight into relearning the ballad drill.
It's finally done! And there are no mistakes this time! Woohoo!
Glad to know we won't be getting sued after surprising the audience with a giant dick.
Disgusting.
Watch your profanity!
Your profanity. It's so hot out. I stand in the near non-existent shade of the lift and watch the band shuffle about looking for their sets. I can't stay here. I'm going to walk around. Seems the drums have been shoved backfield, out of sight, out of mind. Not far off, the trumpets are learning some kind of strange dance in pairs. I can practically hear Peter rolling his eyes. Hardly anyone is talking, save for Olive snapping at Pop-Tart and Clark's usual lecturing. I don't have it in me to tell them to shut up today. They should know better. The hot sun is beating down. What time is it? I'm so thirsty, and I haven't been working nearly as hard as everyone else. They might be getting dehydrated. Mr. Wiley?
What can I do you for, Cadence? Ugh, that sounds wrong. Made me sound like one of those troopers from Virginia. I'm never saying that again.
Where is he getting all of this energy? Sir, I think the band needs a break. It's been hours, and they aren't looking so good.
Impossible.
Nonsense! We just had a break.
What break? Where was I for this? Seems the heat is not only going to my head. They need water. Some of them look like they're going to collapse.
You might be right. Their performance is getting a little lackluster, too.
I am right! He goes to the center of the field.
Bring it in.
Okay, kiddos. Time for a nice, long, 15-minute water break. Sorry I forgot about it. You're doing such a great job, it completely slipped my mind.
Is he bipolar or something? Oh well, I'm not complaining. I'm glad he listened to what I had to say. Hey Peter, how are you holding up?
Fine. This is nothing compared to drum corps.
Of course. I sit down in the grass next to him, looking around. Something's missing. Where's Felicity?
Huh?
Who knows?
Oh, there she is, hanging out with the flutes. I saw you dancing. You looked so awkward.
Yep.
Because I was dancing with a dude.
No, because you weren't getting into it enough.
Like I care.
Like I'm gonna throw myself into a stupid dance like that. Now, maybe if I had a cute girl to dance with.
Not a chance.
Like a cute girl from the guard.
Oh, is that where you were going with this?
Of course. You sure are self-centered, aren't you, Cadence?
Look who's talking. I give him a playful shove, but it barely budges him. He just laughs. Oh, you two and your flirting. 15 minutes later, we're ready to continue working hard. It's a long, long practice with no end in sight and hardly any breaks. Just when I'm beginning to think I've died and gone to hell, Mr. Wiley calls it.
Bring it in.
All right, everyone, that's good for today. Bring it in for a huddle.
We do as he asks, moving sluggishly. I can hardly lift my feet. I can't imagine how those who have been marching all day must feel.
I'm sorry we got stuck here for the weekend, but I'm proud of you all for pushing through it. We got a lot done today, and you should be proud of yourselves.
I'm too tired to feel proud.
And don't worry, I do have a bit of good news. I'm giving you the day off tomorrow. God rested on the 7th day when he created the earth. And so too shall you when creating this marching band show. Have a good one!
He moves off, thankfully not making us go to the ready.
Remind me how this is good news. We were supposed to have tomorrow off anyways.
Yeah. I'm too tired to complain or feel grateful or anything. I just want to collapse into bed. But before that, I need to get something in my stomach. I don't know if this counts as lunch or dinner at this point, but I'm starving, so I fill up my plate with everything the buffet has to offer. Tom!
Hiya.
Hey, he looks a lot better.
Hiya, Cadence.
He waves from the table he shares with Peter and Samuel. I approach them with a smile. Out of curiosity, where is this food coming from? Like, who's making this food? Because we keep talking about how, like, no instructors showed up, bus drivers are gone, blah blah blah. Who's making the food exactly? Glad to see you're feeling better.
What a surprise.
Yeah, he seemed to bounce back right after practice ended. How about that?
Hey!
I know what you're implying.
I pause and look around the cafeteria.
Why don't you join us, Cadence? Yeah, sit down, stay a while.
Thanks for the offer, but do you guys see Susie anywhere?
Mm-hmm.
She's right there.
He points past me. I turn to see Garth and Susie standing at the center of the cafeteria.
Bonjour.
May I have your attention, please?
Everyone quiets down and looks at the two of them curiously.
Tonight, the band will be holding a fundraiser in the form of... Drumroll, please.
Thanks, Aaron. A man auction? That's what the auction is?
A man auction, hosted by the lovely Susie.
Everyone begins talking at once. Susie steps forward with a little wave. What are you up to, girl?
It will take place at the pavilion tonight. The boys can volunteer to be bid on. The highest bidder wins that boy for tomorrow, along with whatever date they plan. All money will go towards the band.
Oh boy. Well, I guess I gotta really throw my hat into the ring now. What can we do with the boy we win?
Keep it legal. Nothing out of their boundaries.
Personally, I would make him do all of my chores.
Be there or be square. Remember, it's to support the band. Mr. Wiley will be there, and I'm sure he'd love to see each and every one of your smiling faces.
I don't know about that, but okay. They leave and everyone in the cafeteria begins talking about tonight. Are any of you boys going to volunteer?
That depends. Are you going to bid?
Not on you. Oh! I give him an innocent smile.
Nah.
I'm not doing it. Come on, Samuel. Get outside your comfort zone a bit, why don't you?
Why do people always talk about getting outside your comfort zone like it's a good thing? How's it a good thing for me if I'm uncomfortable?
Man's got a point. What about you, Tom?
I'll think about it. Don't tell me I'm going to be the only one up there tonight.
Bully them into it, Peter.
Woohoo! Cadence! What did you think of my announcement? Exciting, right?
Oh yeah, I can't wait. Was the auction your idea?
No, it was Garth's. He was kind enough to let me host it. Help me with my makeup?
Sure thing. It was Garth's idea. Garth, what are you up to? Because he was so pissed this morning. Together, we make sure Susie's makeup is on point. What's on your mind?
I saw you hanging with the boys today. You smooth operator, you.
I hang out with the boys every day, Susie, please. What? I'm not operating anything. In fact, I was looking for you.
I ship you with Tom, just FYI.
No, I never would have guessed.
Ooh, but Samuel's so handsome and mature. This is tough.
Let's stop focusing on me and just focus on making you cuter than ever.
Let's do this.
I'm already as cute as can be, so that might be a challenge.
When nighttime hits, everyone streams towards the pavilion. Chairs have been set up along with flickering candles. It's almost kind of romantic.
Welcome, ladies!
Oh, Mr. Wiley. I wasn't expecting you to attend this sort of thing.
Hey, if it's for the band, of course I'll show my support. Besides, I need to make sure none of you kids are getting up to any funny business.
Don't worry, we're keeping it PG. Well, PG-13.
Ah, crazy kids.
Grumbling, he leaves us be.
See you later.
Well, I better get up on stage. Wish me luck.
Good luck. She leaves me standing amidst the crowd. I scan the faces around me, trying to find a friend. Oh, there's Samuel. I guess I'll hang out with him. Hi, Samuel. Is the seat taken?
Nah.
Nah.
Not at all.
I sit down.
So, did you bring any money to bid?
Maybe.
How much?
Let's just say I'm not proud of myself.
Smooth.
I won't judge.
Once everyone is situated, Susie steps up on stage and the show begins.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming tonight. I'm Susie, and I'll be your host for this esteemed auction of men. We've got a fine set of bachelors just waiting to be bid on this fine evening. But before we do that, I'd like to extend a special thank you to Garth for organizing this event.
She points Garth out and everyone applauds. He waves sheepishly, pretending to be all embarrassed.
Enjoy the show.
And also Mr. Wiley for putting up with us.
More applause. Mr. Wiley actually gets up and waves. He seems to be in a good mood.
Lastly, I'd like to thank my assistant Aaron, who will be providing us with his talents tonight.
Aw, man. We don't get to bid on Aaron. Boo. Aaron sits at a drum set towards the back of the stage, looking bored. He raises a drumstick in acknowledgement as everyone cheers for him.
Now let's get this show on the road. First up, let's bring out Tom the trombonist.
The music. Tom comes out on stage and everyone starts hollering and whistling at him. He grins and slowly turns so the ladies can peruse every angle of his body. This boy was puking into a bucket this morning. He's popular among the band. This should be fun.
Hey Tom, nice brass.
And it could be yours for the right price.
He winks at the audience. I can't help but seek Mr. Wiley out, wondering what expression he might be wearing, but I can't find him in the crowd.
So what can the lucky lady who wins you expect to be treated to?
A very special lady deserves a very special game, Susie.
Seriously? The date you'll be treating her to is video games?
Hey, I would bid immediately, just so you know.
Hey!
I can't exactly take her to a 5-star restaurant while we're stuck in band camp.
Okay then, let's start the bidding at 5 cents.
What?
Just kidding, Tom. Let's start the bidding at $5.
Should I bid on Tom? Nah, not this time. Nah, I'm not going to bid on Tom. I watch passively as a few other girls hike up the price. Nice. What? I did not expect this plot twist.
14.
What?
You're joking! Really? No one is going to rescue Tom from Clark. Okay, then.
Maybe Clark just really wants to play video games.
No! Somebody help me!
Going once? Going twice?
Sold!
Ha!
Tom slinks off the stage looking crestfallen. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. He comes over to sit down.
I think this might be a nightmare. Please tell me that Clark didn't just win me in a man auction.
I wish I could, but
Why me?
he likes your brass.
I do not!
Well, who can blame you? It's a nice brass.
If anyone can lift my spirits after that fiasco, it's you, Cadence. There is no need to take me on the date you planned. In lieu of the date, I command you to hold a sectional with the trombones.
Damn, got his revenge.
What? You heard me. You had better wake up on Monday ready to work, Tom. No! I bet I can guess who's next. Just you wait. He put in a special request for drama.
As though on cue, the lights go dark, save for the candles flickering in the wind.
Here he comes! It's Blue Mountain Marching Band's one and only Red Angel. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Peter Dunn!
Peter struts out on stage, striking all kinds of poses and showing off his muscles. Girls scream, but no one screams louder than Felicity. A few guys mimic them and pretend to faint. Peter reaches for the mic, but before he can take it, Susie blurts out,
So Peter, is it true you're taken?
"Ooh, Peter doesn't look too happy." Oops, was that not in the script? And like, if this is supposed to be bachelors and he's in a relationship, does that count?
Damn.
Ooh, nice recovery.
I am definitely taken with you, Susie. You look stunning tonight.
Smooth recovery.
And what is the date of choice for whichever lucky lady gets to accompany you?
It's a surprise.
Ooh, the suspense! Alright, ladies. If you're into muscles and flirting, Peter is your guy. Let's start the bidding at
$10. Sabrina springs to up the price.
$11.
$12. A couple other girls jump in, and Peter looks like he's the king of the world. I'm gonna lose all my money. Should I bid on Peter? Yes. I'm not proud, but yes. Let's do this thing. 20. Peter lights up. This just got a lot more interesting.
Oh, honey.
Like I'm going to lose. 21. 22.
23.
24. Should I keep going? In all caps. Yes. Ooh, I think Sabrina went out. 25. 30. I rise up. So that's how you want to play this? Felicity jumps to her feet too and shouts from across the pavilion. Why are we doing this? What are you talking about? He's my boyfriend. She has a point. What should I do? She has a point, but this ain't the point of the game though, girl. 31.
Seriously?
32. 33. 34. Ooh, she got that Angie look. Peter stands on stage, looking back and forth between us as we go, a mixture of shock and glee on his face. He looks like a kid in a candy store. Scratch that. Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. It's true. Susie, meanwhile, is like, I'm going to die up here. 35. Stop it! 36. Never. 37.
Wow, things things are getting heated. Maybe we should...
38! This isn't just about a man anymore. This is a matter of pride. I throw my head back and screech into the night sky. 40! Like I said, not my proudest moment. The pavilion plunges into silence.
Peter.
I'm sorry, Peter. I already spent the rest of my money. No way. Can it be true? Using every last scrap of money I had, I won?
Susie?
Sold. Oh yeah. Going once, going twice, sold. To Cadence. Get on up here.
I make my way to the stage on shaking legs. The quiet is broken only by the whisperings of my peers. I'm too high on adrenaline to care. Somehow, I manage to pay Susie and make it to Peter's side. He stands there beaming. Well, I got him for one day. Come on. I take his hand, damn, go girl, and drag him to the back of the pavilion away from the eyes.
Moving on. Who's next?
For some reason, I can't look at Peter. My face is burning. Let's see, where was I sitting? His hand squeezes mine. Ah! I forgot I was holding it.
What say we ditch? I don't think I can take Felicity giving us the evil eye all night.
Okay. Where should we go?
Wherever. Just away from here.
We slip out the back, unbeknownst to everyone, and escape into the darkness. Ah, this is nice. Let's sit down. It's much cooler in here. The burning in my face subsides. We rest on the couch together. He's sitting so close. I can feel heat radiating off of him. So, long week, right? Getting stuck at band camp like this. Crazy, huh?
Damn.
Crazy like the amount of money you just spent to get a moment with me.
It's true.
You know, if you wanted to hang out with me that badly, you could have just asked.
I take a deep breath. Play it cool, Cadence. This is what you wanted. Well, maybe I wanted to make a grand gesture.
Oh.
He moves a little closer, casually resting an arm on the back of the couch behind me. We're nearly touching. I force myself to look into his eyes. They smolder with expectation. We're so close. I wonder if he can hear my heart thundering in my chest.
You know, since you paid extra for me, I don't mind giving you tonight and tomorrow. I want you to get your money's worth.
He's getting closer by the second. His voice lowers to a breathy whisper.
I'll even pay you back with interest.
Whoa! Well, alright, we did it! I successfully stole him from his girlfriend. I feel like an awful person. Oh no. Well, the space between us closes and we press our lips to each other's. Fire ignites in my heart and electricity shoots through my veins. The kiss is long and deep. I feel Peter's hand touching the back of my neck softly. My skin tingles at the contact. The quiet lounge is transformed. Fireworks are going off all around us. I don't know how long it lasts, but eventually we pull back and look at one another, almost shocked.
Will you go out with me?
Huh? Thank you. Huh? Was it that good?
Whoa, sorry. Getting a little ahead of myself there. Whew. Cool it, Peter. Okay, let me try that again.
I like you. You're beautiful. You're fun. Whenever I'm not with you, I'm dying to find you or imagining conversations with you in my head. But it's not easy never knowing what you're gonna say next.
Shouldn't you break up with your other girlfriend first, and also give it time after that, no?
That's why I want to be your man. So I can have an excuse to talk to you, to get to know you.
I mean, this is the most earnest I've ever heard Peter sound the entire game.
In short, would you go out with me?
Peter, I couldn't possibly say no to that. In fact, I like you too. I paid $40 for you.
That is seriously awesome.
This is going to sound really cliche, but whenever I'm with you, Peter, I feel sparks. Like I'm... What are you doing? Without taking his eyes off me, he reaches into his pocket, pulls out his phone, and starts typing something with his thumb. If you are breaking up with Felicity over text, as you're asking the girl out right now, you lose like minus 500 cookies, okay? I'm just telling you right now, you lose minus 500 cookies. I mean, I'm down like minus 700 cookies because I bid for you and I fought for it while you were dating a girl. So I'm like worse than you are right now, but I'm just saying you're catching up in the negative cookies department. This is, no, tell it to her face. Ah! Oh no, this is no good. No, not like this.
Breaking up with Felicity.
Seriously? By text? You should tell her in person.
Okay, let's go tell her then.
On second thought, texting is fine. Cadence, you coward.
And set.
He puts his phone away. You know there's no phone service, right?
It probably came back on by now.
Did you tell her we're together?
It's over.
Nah, just that it's officially over. It's been over.
I mean, yeah, but I need more context. You guys had a weird... I know you guys had a weird thing going on, but this is still not okay, okay? He interlaces his fingers with mine.
Your secret's safe with me.
I'm sure she'll figure out we're together soon enough. Unless you would rather keep this our little secret.
I don't want to go around telling people, but at the same time, I don't want to expend the energy trying to keep this hidden.
Perfect.
So we just play it cool.
I smile wickedly. Cadence, you are so wild, girl. Plus, I want to show you off.
Trust me, I do plenty of showing off on my own.
That you do. We sit here another half an hour just talking. Well, talking's good. I feel so light. I like Peter. Peter likes me too. Could it get any more perfect? It almost feels like a dream, like I might wake up at any moment and realize I'm still single. I want this night to go on forever, but at the same time, I can't wait for tomorrow. I have a boyfriend, and it's Peter! That $40 was so worth it. Was it?
I hear people. The auction must be over.
We'd better go. Very hesitantly, we leave the couch and begin meandering our way back to my room. Peter walks me all the way back. Thanks.
Want a good night kick?
Yes, I would love a good night kick. What?
Huh?
Peter scuttles away. Once he's safely on the other side of Susie, he winks at me, then heads off for bed. A moronic grin splits my face. I can't help it. When I see Susie looking at me the way she is, I try to control it. Ready for bed? I don't think you're fooling anybody.
So where did you and Peter disappear to during the rest of the auction?
Huh? We were, sitting in the back. You must not have seen us.
Oh, come on. The band's not that big, and I'm not blind. I know you ran off with him.
You make it sound so... scandalous.
Cadence, he has a girlfriend.
Yeah, and that girlfriend is me! wild. Oops, I'm grinning again. I can't help it.
Look, Peter's my friend. He's cool, but he's also a huge flirt, and I wouldn't put it past him to play you. As your best friend, I'm warning you not to fall for it.
Should I tell her the truth? She'll find out eventually. Yeah, tell her the truth. Can we get ahead of some of this drama, please? That's inevitably about to explode in our face. I've already fallen for it.
What?
Peter asked me out tonight, and he broke up with Felicity.
Poor Felicity.
I'm with Susie on this.
Are you kidding? Wait, but I was with her the whole night. When did he break up with her?
He texted her.
What?
Seriously? That's low. And now you're dating this jerk?
Susie.
Don't you Susie me. If he ever dares do the same thing to you, I will seriously come after him. Girl code, Cadence. Girl code.
Okay.
Tell Peter he better watch his back.
Oh boy. It's nice to have a friend like Susie, but at the same time, I don't agree with what she says. I know Peter better than she does, and I'm not Felicity. This won't be like anything she expects. Oh man, to be naive and young again. It's gonna be different. He loves me. He won't do the same thing to me, girl. You lucky you in a dating sim visual novel, and I'm holding the wheel, guiding you to victory, because otherwise you would be in for the biggest heartbreak of your life.
I don't have the energy for this. I'm going to bed.
Bedtime! I make sure the door is locked just in case. You never know. After brushing my teeth, I pull on my pajamas and climb into bed. My thoughts are filled with Peter, replaying our time spent together over and over in my head. I don't think I'll be getting much sleep tonight.